success stories are hard to come by during a worldwide pandemic. REDI Cincinnati is one of them. Courier publisher Jamie Smith sat down with Kim Lauterbach, the Economic Development Organization's CEO, about keeping that momentum moving forward.
Thank you, Kyla. Kim, thanks for being on today. We really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Want to get right into our questions. You recently announced REDI Cincinnati's 2019 metrics virtually. Can you share a little bit about what successes you guys had in 2019?
Absolutely. It was an interesting year from us because we had to pivot with our annual meeting, not being able to release our results publicly due to the pandemic. I'd like to thank you, Jamie, and your staff, because the Business Courier was a great partner in helping us create a public-facing hub to share this information. But I will tell you that we hit on all cylinders in 2019. We met and actually even surpassed the majority of our goals, creating over 6,400 jobs for the region, bringing in $438 million in new payroll, and really seeing more success than we had in most years prior.
That's awesome. Now, I know you also virtually awarded your annual Growth Award winners. Can you tell our audience what the Growth Awards are and why you give them?
Absolutely. This was also a challenge for us. This is a big part of our annual meeting where we recognize companies who have stepped up and done really unique and very impactful projects for the region. Typically, these are decided by local economic developers in our business community. And once again, we use the content hub we created with the Business Courier to celebrate those wins virtually. So I would encourage your viewers to check them out. We did celebrate 5 award winners this year across all different parts of our region, from expansion to attraction. So it's definitely worth some time to read through those stories.
Excellent. And then, we talked a little bit about your success in 2019. Obviously, the pandemic has changed what 2020 looks like. But is there any recent REDI project wins that are going to create jobs and capital expansion here in our region?
Absolutely. I think it's important to reiterate that even given the change in the way we're all working, your REDI team is still working really hard on expansion and attraction opportunities. In fact, we had a phenomenal first quarter, one of our strongest ever. And this month alone, we'll take 7 additional projects for approvals. In fact, you would have seen an announcement just this week for York Street Foods, bringing 128 new jobs to the city of Sharonville. So I'd say stay tuned for the other 6 that we'll be announcing. But we're about 1,600 new jobs into this year, which is slower than normal for us, but however, pretty impressive given the pandemic and the situation that we're facing.
Absolutely. Your team moves at such a fast pace normally, so I know this pandemic isn't going to slow them down.
Thank you.
Earlier this week, REDI Cincinnati was working with both the Urban League and Jobs Ohio, delivering PPE Toolkits to small businesses. Can you talk a little bit about REDI's involvement in that?
I think this is a really important initiative, and one that I think probably most people don't know that REDI has been involved with. I'd give a shout out to Jobs Ohio. Since March the 15th, they have created 10 new programs and released $250 million, really designed to soften the impact of COVID-19 on small business. That's really been about 1,500 different small businesses impacted and 300,000 jobs that have been, I think, retained due to the efforts. But the most recent initiative that you would have seen was the creation of 15,000 safety toolkits designed to help small businesses access that much needed PPE to make sure their employees stay safe. And of those 15,000, REDI Cincinnati and Southwest Ohio received 2,100 kits that were asked to be distributed to small businesses, meaning 100 or less employees. We found the perfect partner with the Urban League of Greater Southwest Ohio and Jobs Ohio, distributing those kits to small businesses that did not have access to other PPE that will help keep their employees safe, help them weather this storm, and make sure that we keep the economy moving in Southwest Ohio.
That's great. We talked so much about REDI Cincinnati and how important you guys are to the growth and expansion in our region. But that's just, I think, another area that shows how much you guys also care about retention and helping the businesses that we have here stay here. So thank you, and thank your team for all the work you're doing to keep our region moving forward. So
thank you, Jamie.
You on this show again, because as I said, your team just moves at lightning speed. So thanks so much for being on today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks.